Hello everyone. Good morning students. Dear students, in previous class we discussed about the so many important important questions of your GK books. Okay. Dear student, today we are going to discuss some important questions of your GK exercise, and in order to discuss in that, the chapter is Pioneer Scientist of India, which is very important chapter for you and your examination purpose. So please listen carefully, dear students. Dear students, the names of the all the scientists described in the circles in that chapter have been given in the help box. Okay, in one help box is also given in that chapter. Find out their names and write them down in the space provided. Dear student, in examination we give you some paragraph related to some scientist, and you find out the right answer, right name according to the para. Now we discuss first para of your exercise. Dear student, he is the father of India's chemical industries. Means this scientist is known as the father of India's chemical industries. He was a great chemist of India. Okay, he was the great chemist of India, and he was also the author of the history of Hindu chemistry. Means the history of Hindu chemistry written by that scientist, which has been recognized worldwide. Okay, this book is recognized in worldwide. He also actively participated in the politics along with Gandhiji's and the Gopal Krishna Gokhale. Dear friend, are you know that about that? What is the relation between G.K. Gokhale and Gandhiji? Dear friend, Gopal Krishna Gokhale is the political teacher of Gandhiji. Okay, राजनीतिक गुरु थे गांधी जी के, गोपाल कृष्ण गोखले. Okay, and that scientist he actively participated in the politics along the Gandhiji and Gopal Krishna Gokhale. So who is the scientist, dear student? This is P.C. Ray. Okay, that dear student, the scientist P.C. Ray is known as the father of India's chemical industry, and also he written and author of he was also the author of the history of Hindu chemistry. Okay, which has been recognized worldwide. Now we discuss next para. Let's see. Listen carefully, dear students. He is the man. He is the man, the green man behind the green revolution in India. He invented techniques to raise agricultural production. He developed high yielding varieties of wheat and rice, which is very important scientist. Yes, Mr. M.S. Swaminathan. Dear student, Mr. M.S. Swaminathan is very famous scientist of India, and he is the man behind the green revolution in India. Dear student, green revolution in India in 1966. During 1966, the green revolution movement started by Dr. M.S. Swaminathan. Okay, and he invented techniques to raise the production, agricultural production, and he developed high yielding varieties of wheat and rice. So that para refer to which scientist? Dear student, that para refer to Dr. M.S. Swaminathan. Now we discuss next para. Please listen carefully. He was a great mathematician and a physicist. Okay, he was a great mathematician and a physicist. He introduced statistics which explain the behavior of radiation. Yes, friend, this scientist introduced statistics which explain the behavior of radiation. Okay, and the elementary particles like photons. Photons is the elementary particles of lights, dear students, and alpha particles which obeys Bose statistics have been named boson, and that para refer to, dear student, S.N. Bose. S.N. Bose, which is very famous, which is also very famous scientist of India. Okay, now next one. Now we discuss the para 4. Please listen carefully, dear students. He was India's topmost ornithologist. Ornithologist. Okay, he was the India's topmost ornithologist, though he did not have any degree of formal educations of the subjects, but with his hard work and zest, he gained fame in this field. He gained fame in this field. He wrote many books on birds and animals. Therefore, this is very famous and very famous scientist of India, which is named as Salim Ali. Therefore, Salim Ali is the topmost ornithologist. Ornithology is the branch of science in which we study about the birds. Okay, about the birds. And one important fact related to Salim Ali, though he did not have any degree of the formal education of his subject, but with his hard work and just he gained fame in this field, and he wrote many books on birds and animals. So this para refers to which scientist, dear student? This para refers to Salim Ali. Okay, and one of the most important question of that chapter is there dear student, identify the India scientist who was conferred the knighthood and won the 1930 Nobel Prize in Physics. C.V. Raman, you know that very well, dear student. C.V. Raman won the Nobel Prize in 1930. Okay, C.V. Raman. Now dear student, we discuss the next para. Please listen carefully, dear student. He is a science fiction writer. He is a science fiction writer and a great astrophysicist. Is a great astrophysicist. He did his research work in astronomy at Cambridge University under Fred Hoyle, who was one of the best astrophysicists in the world. And that para referred to, dear student, J.V. Narlikar. J.V. Narlikar is a very famous science fiction writer and the great astrophysicist. Okay, so that para refers to J.V. Narlikar. Now we discuss next para. Please listen carefully, dear students. He was the first director of the National Physics Laboratory of India. This is also very famous scientist of the India, dear student. Please listen carefully. He was the first director of the National Physical Laboratory of India. Okay, he was a great physicist who worked under Sir C.V. Raman. In the field of the optics. Okay, he was elected a fellow of the Royal Society in 1940. Dear student, this is who? K.S. Krishnan. Dear student, K.S. Krishnan elected of the Royal Society in 1940. Okay, and he also worked under the Sir C.V. Raman. Now we discussed next para. Please listen carefully, dear friend. He established the Institute of Paleobotany. Okay, Paleobotany at Lucknow. He was a great paleobotanist, the institute which is he established is named after him. Dear student, that para refer to Birbal Sahani. Okay, Birbal Sahani is a great paleobotanist. Okay, now we discuss next para. Please listen carefully. He was the founder of a magazine called Science and Culture. If I ask you a question, Science and Culture written founder of science, write the name of the founder of the Science and Culture, then you write that scientist. Okay, please listen carefully. He was the founder of a magazine called Science and Culture. He was one of the best astrophysicists. He was one of the best astrophysicists of India. His discovery helps the astronomers to know the temperature, pressures, and many other facts about the interior of any star, including the sun. And that para refers to Meghnad Saha. Okay, Meghnad Saha also the very famous scientist of India. Now dear student, we discuss the next para. Please listen carefully. He made significant contribution to Indian satellite and launch vehicle of Indian Space Research Organization ISRO and to the missile program of Defense Research and Development Organization DRDO. He is called the Missile Man of India. You know that very man who is called the Missile Man India, right? Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam is also known as the Missile Man of India, which is very famous scientist of India, and also he was our president of India. Okay, now. So in this video, students, we discuss that chapter which is very important for you and your examination purpose. Please, dear student, listen all the important facts. Please, in that chapter, listen, learn all the important facts related to each and every scientist. Okay. Now, dear student, we discuss the next chapter of your exam, which is technology that transformed Indian society. Now we discuss about the chapter technology that transformed society. Okay, now look, dear friends, now we discuss about the technologies that transform society. Okay, please listen carefully. Dear friend, we are seeing great changes in the technology at present time. You know that very well. At present time, we are seeing great changes in the technologies. Things are going from better to the best. Generally, जो all things are going from better to the best. 100 years ago, no one could imagine that a handset would use to talk with families and friends. Could anyone imagine 50 years ago that one can chat with the people sitting somewhere across the globe? Let us read let us read about some innovations that have transformed our society. So, which is very important chapter for you and your examination. So, please listen carefully. Internet. First topic is your internet. Dear student, the internet sometimes called the simply the net. You know that very well. I generally call the net. Okay, the internet sometimes is usually called the net. Is a worldwide system of the computer network. Internet is a worldwide system of the computer network. A network or network of networks in which users at any one computer can, if they have permission, get information from any other computer and sometimes talk directly to user at other computers. Okay, it was conceived by the Advanced Research Project Agency of the US government in 1969. Okay, the original aim was to create a network that would allow users of a research computer at one university to talk to research computers at other universities. Okay, so internet is a very important technique, very a large network across the world of the computers. Now we discuss about PC, means personal computer or laptop. Based on a personal computer, PC is a multi-purpose computer. You know that very well. Personal computer, that is PC, is a multi-purpose computer whose size, capabilities, and price make it feasible for individual use. PCs are intended to be operated directly by an end user rather than by a computer expert to technician. Okay, a laptop computer, sometimes called a notebook computer by manufacturers. Okay, laptop computer is also also called a notebook computer by manufacturers, is a battery or AC powered personal. Acha, manufacturer is a battery or AC powered personal computer, generally small than a briefcase that can easily be transported the conveniently used in temporary spaces such as on airplanes, in libraries, temporary office, and at meeting. So laptop is a very important and very easy to use for individual. Now we discuss about the mobile phones. Dear student, a mobile phone is a wireless handheld device that allows users to make calls and send text messages among other features. Okay, the earliest generation of mobile phone could only make and receive calls. These mobile phones may also be known as circular phone. Different, the generally mobile phone are also known as the circular phones or simply cell phones. Today's mobile phones, however, are packed with many additional features. Okay, today's mobile phones, however, are packed with many additional features such as web browser, games, cameras, video players, and even navigational system. These are called smartphones. Now we discuss about the email. This one, the short form of electronic mail is email. The means the full form of email is what? Electronic. This is very important question, dear friends. So please learn very carefully. The full form of email is electronic mail. Okay, or email is the information stored on a computer that is exchanged between two users over telecommunications, or more plainly email is a message that may contain text files, images, or other attachments sent through a network to specified individual or group of individual. Okay, the first email was sent by the Ray Tomlinson in 1979. Ray Tomlinson is the founder of mail, electronic mail. So the first email was sent by Ray Tomlinson in 1971. This is very important questions for you, dear students. So please learn very carefully. Now we discuss about the MRI. Dear students, MRI is a test that uses powerful magnets, radio waves, and the computer to make the detailed pictures of vital organs inside our body. Dear friends, your doctor can use this test. Your doctor can use this test to diagnose you or to see how well you have responded to treatment. Okay, unlike X-rays and CT scans, an MRI doesn't use radiations, and MRI helps a doctor diagnose a disease or injury, and it can monitor how well you are doing with a treatment. MRIs can be done on different parts of our body. Now we discuss about the GPS. What is the concept of GPS? Please listen carefully, dear friends. GPS means a global positioning systems. Okay, is a network of orbiting satellite. It is a network of orbiting satellites that send precise details of their position in space back to Earth. The signal are obtained by GPS receivers such as navigation devices and are used to calculate the exact position, speed, and time at the vehicle's location. GPS is well known for as military uses. Okay, ever since an early 1980s, however, the GPS has freely available to anyone with a GPS receiver, and airlines, shipping companies, trucking firms, and drivers everywhere use the GPS system to track vehicles. Follow the best route to get them from one place to another in the shortest possible time. Okay, so dear students, GPS is very important for all. Now we discuss about the social networking sites. Today at present there are so many social networking sites all over the world, like Facebook, Okay, WhatsApp, etc. There are many social networking. So please listen carefully. Social networking sites have different rules for establishing connections, but they often allows users to view the connections of the confirmed connection, and even suggest further connections based on a person's established network. Some social networking websites like Link, LinkedIn, LinkedIn are used for establishing professional connections, while sites like Facebook straddle the line between the private and professional. Okay, there are also many networks that are built for a specific user base, such as culture or political groups. Okay, within a give area, or even traders in financial market. Social networking websites are easy to confuse. Social networking websites are easy to confuse with social media sites. A social networking site is any site that has a public or semi-public profile page. Okay, social networking site that has a public or simply semi-public profile page, including dating sites, fan sites, and so on. A social media site has profiles and connections combined with the tools to easy share online content of all types. Okay, now some common social networking sites are Facebook, Twitter, Google, Pinterest, and Instagram. If I ask you a question, ki write the some important social networking site, then your answer is what? Facebook, Twitter, Google plus Instagram, etc. Okay, now we discuss about the online shopping or e-commerce. E-commerce. Dear student, online contracts are classified as distance contract. Okay, which means that the trader, means service providers or seller, and the consumer, means natural person who is acting for purpose which are outside his trade, business, or profession, in lack of their simultaneous actual and physical presence, enter into the contract not by meeting in a person but only in an electronic way. Okay, online shopping has grown in the popularity over the years, mainly because people find it convenient, means सुविधा उनके आसान होता है उनके लिए, find it convenient to airy to bargain. Okay, shop from the comfort of their home or office. The consumer in front of the screen orders and the selected products by clicking in the web store or by sending an email. Upon receiving the order, the trader is obliged to send an electronic confirmation to the consumer. Okay, now we discuss about the ATM, which is very important. Dear students, ATM stands for the automated teller machine. Automated teller machine is the full form of ATM, which is very important questions. Okay, if I ask you what is the full form of ATM, then you write as automated teller machine. Okay, it's a specialized computer that makes it convenient to manage your money. For example, almost all ATMs allow you to withdraw money, and many allow you to make deposits. Okay, at some ATMs you can print a statement, check your account balance, transfer money to or from your accounts, and even purchases stamps. You can usually access the most of services at an ATM that's operated by your own bank. Okay, there are million of ATMs worldwide, and you can use many ATMs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So dear student, we discussed all the important concept of the chapter technology that transforms society. Okay, now dear student, so please learn all the important concepts related to each and every topic of that chapter. Now dear students, we discuss your next chapter, which is ancient Indian medicine and surgery. Ancient Indian ancient Indian medicine, ancient Indian medicine and surgery, and surgery. Let's see. We discuss about the ancient Indian medicine and surgery. Dear students, ancient Indian medicine can conveniently be classified into three broad groups: the pre-Vedic period, the Vedic period, and the post-Vedic period. Dear students, disease during the pre-Vedic period was attributes to supernatural powers, magic, etc. Hence, the treatments consisted of prayer to appease the supernatural powers and religious rites. Okay, the talismans, amulets, etc. to counter evil magic. And according to the Hindu mythology, the creator of the universe, Lord Brahma, was the first teacher to make a mm, compilation of Ayurveda texts, which he later abridged into 8 parts with Kaya Chikitsa medicine and Shalya Tantra means surgery as the main subjects. Okay, dear student, Atreya was an eminent sage and a pupil of Bharadwaj at Takshila or Taxila. He taught medicine and observed symptoms, disease, and their correlation. He is rightly known as the Hippocrates of ancient Indian medicine, as well as the father of Indian medicine. So, dear student, this is very important question. If I ask you who is known as the father of Indian medicine, then your answer is Hippocrates. Hippocrates is known as the father of Indian medicine. And Charak is very important, very famous. Where Charak was the one of the Atreus students. He was Hindu physician who lived around 320 BC. His teaching are compiled into the Charak Samhita. Okay, now like Atreya, Dhanvantari become a renowned known teacher of surgery at Banaras and later came to know as the patron saint of surgery. Okay, Shushutra was the one of the Dhanvantari disciples who attained great proficiency in surgery. Dear students, lived sometimes in 400 BC. He wrote Shushutra Samhita. Shushutra Samhita written by Shushutra, which is devoted essentially to surgery. He also wrote on medicine, pathology, anatomy, midwifery, ophthalmology, biology, and hygienes. Okay, hygienes. He wrote about the surgical procedure of anal fistula, fractures, and etc. Okay, so Shushutra contribution in the field of the plastic surgery also includes the classification of burns, types of bandaging, and the descriptions of 20 varieties of the sharp instruments shastra, and 101 types of blunt instrument. Okay, yantra. Sushruta contribution to allied fields includes the techniques of the making essential probing extraction of origin. Sushruta took surgery of Indian. So, dear students, golden age of he is called also the father of Indian surgery and the father of Indian plastic surgery. Sushruta also known as the father of Indian surgery and father of Indian plastic surgery. Dear students, today we discuss three important chapters of your GK. Pioneer scientists of India. We discuss about technologies that transform society. We discuss about the ancient Indian medicine and surgery. Now, dear students, first you revise and read and learn all the chapters which we discussed in that class. And in that chapters, please learn all the important facts related to each and every topic. Now, dear students, first now you revise and learn all the topic which we discussed in that class. Now, in next class, dear students, we discuss some other chapter of your GK exercise. Okay, first you learn that chapters. After that, we take and discuss some new chapter of your GK book. Thank you.